Hello everybody and welcome back to East Memories of Celceta, and we still can't freely move around this area. Those guards are going to be there until we do something. Anyway, I managed to pick up all of the equipment from the Rue Nest. And we're going to be heading over to the next boss once I rearrange my party, of course. I don't strictly need to give levels for anybody because there are no, like, party split areas. But I like to have options. Okay, you can actually do the next two dungeons in whatever order you like. So you can either, you can tackle Mount Vesuvio first or Lake Tolman first, but we're going to go up to Mount Vesuvio first. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't actually matter which order you do them in. All that matters is that it is done. We can't go up that way anyway. You bet it is. Wait, always? That sounds supernatural. Yeah, we have Snowy Mountain over here and Mount Doom over there. Oh boy. And here's Leo, still playing a game that's a bit out of his league. I've got no answers for you, buddy. That's not how it usually works, sir. Well, we have been showing him up all the time. Right, sir? Well, this is a turn. You're right, that's not like him. He was always an antagonist in Dawn of Ys. I wonder why they decided to change him for so much for this version. Because if you remember from Dawn of Ys, Leo was a greedy coward, and now he's almost friendly. Well, we're just going to have to beat them up. All of them. No, fair enough. So, what do you know? Oh, hey, there's a memory fragment here. Let's see what this one has for us. It's a red one, so it's gonna be interesting. Where are you now? Yeah, why are you out in the boonies anyway? So, you find out a little more about Roaring Leo's past in East 9. And apparently he was really one of the top generals of the Roman army, doing things like taking impossible fortresses and all that sort of thing. And the other thing is that when the images and stuff for Memories of Celceta were first coming out, and they had all the character images and brief profiles and that sort of thing, when I saw Griselda and Bami, I thought that Griselda was just Bami in disguise as some other character, you know, pretending to be buddy-buddy with Adol about this whole Celceta thing. But it turns out I was wrong. Because, you know, there's no way a Roman commander would actually be friendly with Adol, given what's happened in previous games, and especially previous versions of East 4. So anyway, this area is actually somewhat less annoying than the Ashen Forest, because you're not going to really encounter enemies that deal a lot of status ailments, except the only one you'll really find here is Freeze, which is annoying, certainly, but it's the only status ailment you'll really encounter, so if you want to protect against it, you can fairly trivially. The area itself is fairly straightforward. There aren't really any divergent paths. What there are, however, are the first mandatory memory fragments. Outside of the very beginning of the game, anyway. Ah, the 5 disciples. That means this can only be LaFonce. Unlike in other versions of Ys 4, the 5 disciples don't appear at all in this version of the game. They were a very minor... they had one very minor appearance in Ys 4 Mask of the Sun, but you had to really deal with each of them individually in Ys 4 The Dawn of Ys. I also have to say that this version of Ys 4 is the one that does by far the most with Eldiel, which is kinda what I wanted. Because LaFonce was... we already knew stuff about LaFonce and his role in the background, but never so much with Eldiel. He was just kinda... there to be manipulated by Garuda in previous versions of the game. And considering that Eldiel is kind of as important to the background of this area as Fina and Rhea are to the Outland of Ys, it's glad that we have a much more expanded role for him in this game. Okay, now we need to fight demonic penguins because, well, that's how things work in the world of Ys, I guess. They can also drop titanic bones, which can sell for quite a bit of money. So if you have the rare item boosting accessories like the silver or the golden axe or other things like that, you can really clean up if you need cash. Though there is an even better area for grinding a bit later on. Because money is always useful in Memories of Celceta, whether it's building stat-boosting elixirs, or refining rare materials, or enhancing your weapons, which is something I'm going to be doing a lot of once we reach the very last leg of the game. Because of the cost of enhancing weapons with materials, it's really something you just want to wait to do until the very end, when you have all of the best equipment you're going to get. Ah, more vents. I know what to do with these. Remember how I said sealing vents, one vent causes the other vents to become more powerful? This is where that is used. Okay, the Courage Belt. We're gonna check that out later. kill this penguin. And now seal up the other vent so we can proceed. Neither vent is powerful enough on its own. You need to use the force of both whenever you want to get anywhere at this fork. It's too bad we don't have a remix of Crimson Wings for this area like we did for the Icy Mountain areas in the other versions of East 4. Because that's one of my... The version that appears in Mask of the Sun is one of my favorites of East 4. Oh, it's just a dead end over here. Might as well blow up the monsters, though. And I'll show you why this is a dead end. By complete accident, because I thought somewhere would go somewhere when it actually didn't. It's time for a slide. Hey, there might be a treasure in this hole here. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I don't know about that chest or how I can even get there. I'm not gonna sweat it too much. Okay, we're gonna do things right this time. Oh, well, that was worth it. And we'll just take this route. Ah, those are the chests I couldn't get before. Oh, wrong way, Adol. You need a sense of direction if you're going to be an adventurer, sir. Okay, potion and... Oh! An enhanced version of the armor I already have, but I'll take it. Okay, Courage Belt obtains skill point when damaged. Risky Bandana increases strength but reduces defense. I'm not gonna give up defense points. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing here? Oh, well, what does he need that for? Oh. Well, that complicates things. I think that we will. Well, my guess it's some really black magic. That's my question. Now's not the time for sarcasm. Look, wizards! They do things with magic things. Yeah, you did your job too well, sir. Just a bit too well. I'll give you 2 guesses. Got it in 1. Okay, these are like the other masked division with soldiers we fought earlier. They're much tougher than the normal enemies we'll fight around this area, but they have a rather limited range and moveset, so they're not really a problem to deal with at all. I say as I get poked. They don't even really do that much damage if you have the right equipment for them. See, no problems at all. Well... yeah, let's. Yeah, this is the only version of East 4 where you actually can fight Bami before Gaddis. In every other version, you have to fight Gaddis first, but this is the only one that gives you a choice. Alright, let's do the thing. Wait, Leo knew it? Guess he isn't just a blowhard. It's not because I like you or anything at all. Oh my god, it is like that. Okay, we've got a bit more mountain to go before we actually make it to the boss fight here. But it doesn't actually present any new challenges, and it's more or less a straight shot up the mountainside. So we won't have to do any special tricks around here. Okay, we've got a few... Yeah, there aren't any new monsters or anything else to get in our way, just the occasional obstacle like that thing. Oh. Yeah, the Celceta Panacea is basically a full revive. I think? I need to recheck my inventory. I rarely use those items in this game. Oh! Starlight Stone. You can refine that into diamonds, which is a really strong material for creating accessories and other items. Yeah, I'm just gonna speed past all of the remaining monsters up here. There's not much of a point in fighting them, especially when we're so close to the end of the area. And if I really want to, I can always come back here. And I'll drop a save here because things can get a little bit hairy with this boss. She's a wizard. She's born to be unpleasant. No, I think he lost to Bammy. There might have been a time when I was sympathetic to Karna's argument, but come on! You're dealing with a treacherous, duplicitous wizard, and if you go in there not expecting treachery and duplicity, that's completely on you. And in like all other versions of Ys 4, Bammy transforms for her boss fight. Okay, as expected, Bammy relies mainly on ranged area attacks. She has a whole bunch of spares, including spells, including that fire attack, which is basically directly from Dawn of Ys. And unlike in Dawn of Ys, she's extremely mobile. She's not going to float around in one part of the screen, she's gonna move. And I needed to remember to block because that's actually useful in this game. Let's play it a bit more cautiously though. Okay, get the hunger for fire attack. Okay, when she's charging, you need to break her stun meter, otherwise she's going to use an extremely difficult to avoid lightning storm attack. And if you manage it, you get to stagger her and deal tons of damage while she's not able to actually do anything back to you. I think almost all of the bosses from here on out actually make use of the stagger meter. You know, like what's happening again right now. And that's it! I was actually interrupted here for a few seconds. I decided to leave the camera rolling because it wasn't that long. And that's it for Bammy. She's done. We're gonna go see to Remnos later. Ooh, memory fragment. That is exactly what I said. Well, you might need it. Things might happen. Oh. Eldio may have been aware of his other self for quite a while then. Well, I'm not going to turn down any free stats anyway. Well, that's not going to be easy. And we don't have a Rhoda seed either. Well, that's a way of putting it. Yep, it's seen better days. Yeah, so it's off to Lake Tolman for us. Well, Tolmas. Yep. Anyway, that's it for now. I will be seeing you next time when we go after Gaddis and do Water Temple. See you next time. Bye.